everybody? It's Mr. CEO. Listen, I'm back from Black Equity Con. I'm back in the city, and I just want to give y'all a little recap on Black Equity Con in Miami, man. It was so lit. So first, to start off, let me give y'all a little story time of what went down in Miami. So, of course, as you know, I travel out of Charleston, South Carolina. So I went to the Charleston International Airport with my partner, and we was about to go get on our plane, right? So the plane got delayed from 6:45 to like 9 something. We finally got on the plane. They delayed us again a whole nother hour. So we got delayed a whole nother hour. And then they was like, okay, yeah, we're ready to take off. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Shortly after that, they was like, okay, we can't let y'all take off. The plane has been canceled.
So excited! So excited!
Because of weather and all this other crazy stuff that was going on with the Miami airport, right? So it's like 11 o'clock at night in Charleston, South Carolina. We got to make it to Miami in the morning by 9 o'clock. So we had a rough decision to make. And we had one option of driving to Savannah, hopping on the plane in Savannah, driving to Miami. But we only had planes to come from Miami back to Charleston. So we would have had to drive back to Savannah, pick up the car, and go back to Charleston. And I just didn't know with the weather situation if we were going to have some type of accident to happen in Savannah. So I honestly did not want to take that risk. So you know what we did? We split the gas, we split the hours, and we made it happen. 11 at night. We drove all the way to Miami, 8 hours. He drove 4, I drove 4. A Red Bull and some water, and we got it done, man. We got to Miami at 8:05. We rushed, took a shower, you know what I'm saying, got straight, got dressed, and we went straight to the event. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the first day was rough. I wasn't really feeling the vibes. I felt like, you know, at first, you know what I'm saying, it was like a cool 7-ish with me, you know what I mean? But I didn't know if it was because of my mood or just because I was tired or whatnot. But, you know, we pushed through the first day, you know what I'm saying? But after I left the event, I can't even fast forward that. The Airbnb we had was horrible. When I say we was in the hood, I'm talking about, if you see the pictures from this Airbnb, the pictures, whoever took them pictures needed an award, because those pictures was absolutely amazing compared to what it actually looked like. I'm talking about right next door to the Airbnb was a corner store. Not a corner store, not a gas station, not a convenience shop, a corner store. If y'all been in the trenches, y'all know what a corner store is, right? So they had a corner store right next door, bus stop at the top of the street. It was awful. So for future reference, when you travel into a place and you're not so sure about an Airbnb or any Airbnb, check the address on the Airbnb and check the street view, because the street view will give you more of a realistic feel for where you're actually going to stay at. Lesson learned. So had an issue with the host. I mean, trying to get my refund, because we were just going to leave, right? It was 3 of us that was there, and we were just going to leave, but they didn't hit me back till like the next day. So I gave them a horrible review. I kept it real. So it is what it is. But anyway, going on to the event. So after the first day, you know what I'm saying, the event was cool, you know what I mean? Got to see some people I wanted to see, talk to some entrepreneurs that, you know, I learned from on social media. And I honestly, the biggest thing that I realized though is like, when you're so constantly seeing these people on social media, it's like I'm only used to seeing them through a computer screen, like digitized rather, right? But like when I saw them in person, it was like my eyes had to adjust with seeing them in the flesh. Y'all had an issue too? Or is it just me? I don't care. But anyway, so we did all that. I saw some people I want to meet, you know, took pictures, you know, shook hands, had conversations with certain people. But, you know, the first day I just wasn't really, you know, it just didn't give me the vibes I'm looking for. I didn't really have that type of moment. So anyway, we got through with the first day, went back to the crib, took a shower, you know what I'm saying, got straight. And then we went to go check out DJ Khaled restaurant. I think it's his restaurant. Yeah, DJ Khaled restaurant called The Lickin' in Miami. That was lit, you know what I mean? But guess what? Everybody wanted to go out. So listen, we got back to the Airbnb. And my homeboys was like, yeah, let's go out. I was like, bet, we can roll. Like, let me just catch a little hour nap. You know what I'm saying? I just drove 4 hours in the middle of the night. I'm tired. He tired. You know what I'm saying? Let's catch a little nap. I knew good doggone well if they let me get in that bed, it was a wrap. I wasn't getting up. I already knew that. I set them up. They didn't know the plan. They didn't know what was going on, but I knew what was going on. So anyway, got in bed, went to sleep, didn't get up till like 5 in the morning. Woke up, everybody was asleep. I was like, oh, guess we're not going out. Went back to bed. So the next day, right? The next day, which was the last day of the event, got up, took another shower, got straight, you know what I'm saying? Got dressed, got to the event. Got to the event, and I must say the second day was absolutely amazing, okay? Absolutely amazing. I have absolutely no complaints about the second day. No complaints. I was energized. I was more sociable. I felt good. You know what I mean? So boom, second day came. We in the event. We got to see some dope people. Some really dope people. You know what I mean? Got to see Myron Golden in person. That was an absolute blessing in disguise. And it was just awesome. You know what I mean? So long story short, after the event happened, you know, I was able to get locked in with some entrepreneurs that were all 30 and under. We in a group chat like we in a iMessage group chat that's like 30 deep. Our Facebook group like 60 deep, and it was just good because I always wanted to be a part of a group of people who were around my age that were entrepreneurs, because we kind of understand what we go through in entrepreneurship. Whereas everybody we kind of see at these events are normally 30 in their 40s and their 50s, you know what I'm saying, in their own right. So it was just kind of cool to have that like little society of people that are on my level. So it was pretty dope. So after the event happened, they had this like cool little mixer thing going on. So we went back to the crib, took another shower, got dressed, changed or whatever. Then we went to the mixer. The mixer was dope. Everybody had good vibes. You know what I'm saying? You was out there partying, having a good time with all the with some of the speakers that was there. It was just a cool little vibe, right? So, you know, the people who was all in that group chat, we kind of met in person. The people that we didn't know, you know, I got kind of a part of the group chat a little late, so I was kind of playing catch up, trying to meet everybody. We met everybody, and it was a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? And now it's to the point where we're now all in the group chat talking about different events we're going to for the remainder of the year, talk about linking up when we go to these events and so have you. And it was just really cool because I really prayed to have an environment like that to where I could be amongst other entrepreneurs that were close in my age. And they all have the same mentality that I do. So it's like, it's not abnormal to talk to them about certain things or ask certain questions, because it's like they're in that space as well. So, you know, God answered my prayers. He blessed me, because I ain't gonna lie, after the first day I had to call my family like, hey man, y'all pray for me, because this is not going how I planned it to go. But believe it or not, it turned out as an amazing event. God really came through and turned that thing around. The devil tried to deny me, but it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Some of the top speakers that I saw that was like I'll do it like this. So the top people I wanted to meet, I met Pushman Mitch. I was able to meet him, take a picture with him. I was able to meet Carter Cofield. I was able to meet Donnie Wiggins for the first time. I never met her before. You know, I met David Shands before, but I didn't meet Donnie. I got to see Myron Golden in person. That was dope. And those were the people I really wanted to see. Also, I had a little extra. I didn't even know he was coming, but it was dope that he was there because I love his confidence, his conviction when he talks. It's Dave Abuksky. I think that's how you say his last name. My bad if I screwed it up. But anyway, that was dope seeing him. And I think my favorite moment from the event was when Myra Goldman was talking. And I have a little side story to that I'm going to do in the next video. I'm not going to give that to y'all just yet. But that was an amazing experience. And yeah, that just was an amazing experience. I'll explain that later. But anyway, my favorite speaker out of the whole event was the trust taxes, and it was like trust taxes and something loopholes or whatever. And we really just talked about a lot of like taxes with different businesses, and you know, picking the right accountant, picking the right CPAs, and all that other stuff. And I really took a lot from that because Carter Cofield, if y'all don't know him, follow him on Instagram, is absolutely amazing. And just to be able to see him in person and kind of get a feel, and him give us like some insider gems, being that he's in that space, and you know, be able to get my questions answered and whatnot. It was really cool. I felt like I took the most out of his event, and yeah, it was great. Honestly, leaving that event, I walked away with a lot of like motivation, but like actionable feeling in my heart. Like I really took down some notes and did some actionable wrote down some actionable steps that I need to take once I left that event, and I've been executing on them, and it feels great, right? It feels really, really great. I got introduced to different opportunities at the event, and it was just amazing. Like this is what I love to do. I love to go to conferences. I love to go to events, even if I'm the brokest person, or not brokest. Let's correct our language. Even if income wise I'm at the bottom, right? And I'm in a room full of people that I'm unqualified really to be with, but I just paid to get in the room, it really doesn't matter to me, because I'd rather do that. I'd rather spend my money on events and learning, because there might be one thing I may learn in that conference that may take me to the next level. I'd rather learn and go to these conferences and spend money to do this and travel and do that, rather than go to the club. I'm gonna keep it real. I'd rather do that than go to the club. I'd rather do that than go get sections. I'd rather do that than go get bottles. Like, this is what I do. So it's just like, to be able to experience that big time event and see it changed me, right? I've started my own South Carolina entrepreneur community. If y'all don't know about that, listen, hit me up on Instagram at Mr. CEO, all right? At Mr. CEO, it's at Mr. SEAY.EO, all right? Y'all go in there, y'all hit me up and tell me like, yo, I'm from South Carolina, I'm an entrepreneur. I wanna jump in the Facebook group, and I'll see you the link to the Facebook group and tap in, man. Like, I'm not even the type of person that I would think I would want to run a community, but it was just like, that event just made me not care. Like, it made me not care in a way of like what people think, how people are gonna feel. It was like, just do what you feel like is best, because at the end of the day, if you do something long enough, you're soon gonna get good at it. You're soon gonna get pretty decent at it. You might not be great, but you might be decent. But I just feel like I have a lot to offer in my mentality and the way I think, and I just want to be able to provide that to other people. So yeah, if you want to join the Facebook group, hit me up. I'll put you in the Facebook group, man. We can be part of this community where we're gonna. I'm trying to start book clubs in there. I'm trying to start all type of stuff. But that's besides the point. But anyway. Yo, it's Mr. CEO. I appreciate y'all tuning in with me. I just want to give y'all my recap of Black Equity Con and how I felt about the event. And I can't wait till next year. I honestly can't wait till next year. But for future reference, anybody wants to travel to events, go VIP every single time. If you really believe in what you're going to, go VIP every time, because I'm telling you, I was so mad I was in general admission. I was so mad. Listen, VIP everything from now on, period. Mark my words. So, yeah, man, it's Mr. CEO. Appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Black Equity Con 2022 is amazing. I hope to see y'all there next year. Y'all